What's going on, everybody? You're tuned in to the Fantasy Couch podcast. You guys ready to do this?
Yes.
Let's rock, baby.
Kyler Murray just signed a big contract, 5-year contract, 230 mil. I was a little bit worried about him. Small chance he'd go into baseball. Tiny chance. His attitude, is he selfish? Now with this contract, I've calmed down a little bit. I think he's a good franchise quarterback, a better bet in Dynasty. What do you guys think?
I read a crazy stat today that his annual salary of $43 million is now the same as the entire A's team. So
Yeah,
I think
I
he
saw
made
that
the
too.
right. I think he made the right decision. But yeah, I mean, I'm very bullish on Kyler. I think last year, he had a really bad playoff exit. And I think now that he got the bag, it's time to show that, he's the guy. It's going to be a little tougher without D-Hop the first 6 games, but, I think he's ready to go, and he's going to show that he's an elite quarterback.
Yeah, I think this contract really just kind of highlights that no one really questions the talent that is Kyler Murray and what he can bring to a team on the football field. To Mike's point, though, I mean, he gets hurt middle or late to the season, the playoff disappointments. Um, it's kind of one of those things where he kind of gets the most money because he's kind of next in line, so to speak, to get paid. But we'll see if it's worth it because I mean he's getting paid higher than guys like Patrick Mahomes now and Josh Allen, and those guys have a little bit more playoff success. So I'm not saying it's an overpay. I'm not going to go that far today, but I mean, let's see what Kyler can do. This clearly shows that I mean, what we as fans believe in his talent, that his talent can definitely take a team to the promised land, and clearly Arizona, the front office feels the same way.
Yeah, I had two worries with Kyler, that he's brittle, and is he going to be the franchise quarterback long term? So I'm more calm on the franchise quarterback part. So I'm a little more confident in that if I were to draft him in Dynasty. As far as him being brittle, I mean, I don't think there's really much you can do. Improve the O line, not run around as much. It's gonna be tough. He's not my favorite long term guy. I've always loved him in fantasy, though. The talent's there. I love the fantasy numbers when he's healthy. But there's some legit concerns.
It's crazy to me that he gets 70 million less in guaranteed money than Deshaun Watson did. Like that is a huge number. You know what I mean?
It's just a different
Yeah,
approach.
different.
More money
Yeah.
though, right? More overall. Or is it?
No,
Or is
I
Deshaun
think
Watson's
two.
243?
I think it was 230, but it's fully guaranteed, right? So
Yeah,
Kyler,
that's the kicker.
yeah.
Oh,
So
so it's-
Kyler
it's
got
way
70
better.
million less guaranteed than Deshaun Watson, which is just absurd to me. But I guess that's what happens when you're the Browns and you're just a horrible organization.
True
Yeah.
that. Oh my goodness. Dysfunctional teams do dysfunctional things.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I didn't
no.
know it's the same. It's essentially the same number, 5 years, 230 mil, but Deshaun's is fully guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and he's
Wow.
way, way riskier, which is another story. But
Yeah, there's so many details with that one as far as where the risk is. It's more with the how his massage thing's going, massage gate.
But although the latest news is actually, I mean, I feel like if you are a Watson owner, it is optimistic because now they're saying it's 2 to 8 games. Like that's pretty good, I would say. If you have, if you're on the Watson corner, that's pretty ideal.
First of all, I don't understand how it's possibly under 6. I think that's impossible. It's since Zeke got 6 for
Yeah.
something that seemed way more minor.
And Calvin really got a year for gambling. Like, how does that happen? It just
Well,
doesn't
no,
add
A lot
up.
of things
I
are
don't-
not.
I
It
don't-
doesn't make sense.
Really.
It doesn't. And nothing they do makes sense. Like,
I don't like
none of these
that.
punishments.
I hate that comparison. So I'm comparing it to something that's at least similar. That's everyone on Twitter is talking about that. Calvin Ridley's been trending. It's very harsh, but it's totally different. Like,
But how do they
it's
even
not-
come up with this stuff? Like, where do they get?
well, one
like,
affects
how
the
are they coming
game.
up?
One actually affects the game. The other is you could just say it as the face of the shield, right? It's just just how the NFL looks, how the NFL's perceived. Yes, one's way more heinous, but it's two
Still
different
gonna.
things. Yeah, obviously one is like extremely harsh, and what the other guy's accused of is it's way more like it's way different, way harsher. I just don't have a passion for comparing those. I just don't. I'm just not sucked into this Twitter thing. Like, I mean, how could this be? How could that be? So the point is like, life isn't fair, and I mean, like he cheated. Like
It just
it's
doesn't
how it
make
is.
sense. None of it makes sense. Like just whatever they give, I guarantee it's gonna be a huge uproar.
Yeah,
That's usually how it is, man. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
with the NFL, so
it
that's a
is
realistic
gonna be
thing there.
that. I'm just comparing it to Zeke because to actually give like some context on what could possibly happen. I think the Calvin Ridley situation is just different. So Zeke got 6 games, and
What did Zeke do again? Like it
man,
could
it
have
was
been that
something
bad.
about one girl, but the
Yeah, he
cops
like
just
pulled
He
down
like
his
pushed
shirt
a
or
cop.
something.
no,
Pushed
that's
it-
a
no,
different.
no,
No,
that's
no, no.
something
This
else.
was
That
That's
was
this.
something else.
It
He went
was
to EDC, I remember, and he
now.
pushed a
Now
cop.
we can't say the words, so just keep that in mind. You got to say like SA and R and all this. But some girl accused him of something,
I think it
and
was
it
pulling her shirt down in public, if I remember
yeah, and
correctly.
I'm not gonna speak for if it actually happened or not, but a lot of people are saying like it didn't even happen, or she's falsely accused him, and the cops like didn't even pursue it, or it just seemed like it kind of blew over with everyone else, right? As far as the cops in court was concerned and all that, and just blew over. It seemed like nothing. While Deshaun Watson's situation just keeps getting like worse and worse, and seems like a global disaster. Like 66, massages were close to like 30 accusations. It's just
What
it's
did
just
Brady
massively
get for
bigger.
Deflategate?
4 games?
4
Nah,
games.
but then he got he did get 4 games delayed. He
Wow,
got 4
that's
games
so
later.
crazy. Like it just doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense to me.
But the argument is that he cheated. Like
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
like
integrity
that's
of the
the thing.
game, right?
I'm just not into comparing these things. Like let's say I'm dating a girl in high school and I ridicule her, I do like a Carrie thing, like ha ha, I set her up in prom. I do like the most, like her life is ruined. But I cheat on one question, 0.5% of a test. I'll probably suffer more on cheating on the test than if you know what I mean, than
Yeah, that's
ruining
true.
a girl's life and she
The
has to now
punishment
change
is way
high
more
school.
severe. I got you.
I'm just saying, like, it's even a dumb example, but you see, I'm saying like how I could have possibly got away with ruining a girl's life, and she's probably scarred for life now, and her family has to move high schools, versus me cheating on one. I just copied one answer off Sushane's math test, and I could get, if I'm in one of those like preppy boarding schools, I could get expelled because they have an honor code and all. I'm just saying it's the same.
Real thing, yeah.
That's all. Like I'm not trying to even like I'm not trying to say like, oh my god, Calvin Ridley is like it's better or this is worse. I'm just trying to say that I don't give a crap. Like I don't care that much, right? Because who cares about my opinion, right? Like I mean, it's just I'm just not into it. That's all. Like yeah, what Calvin Ridley did was seems kind of minuscule to a lot of people. He made a bet, but at the same time, it's so dumb. Like you can't act like you didn't know. Like what the heck was he? Let's say the bet was like 1 cent instead of $1,500. That's even dumber. Like how about just don't do it, buddy? Like that's this thing you're betting on the NFL. Like it's so dumb, and I know not one person will agree with me. That's fine. You go ahead and do that. You go ahead and get $100 million. I'll put $100 million on the table, and you take out your stupid phone, sign up with the name, and jeopardize that. You do that. That's fine. You go on that thing. I mean, if you want to do that, like, yeah, life's not fair. It is what it is. I can't believe I see Calvin Ridley's name trending all the time. Like, I mean, it's apples and oranges, but whatever.
Yeah,
it's
really
still
two different comparisons.
Deshaun Watson though. Like, there's supposedly more information coming out, but I don't know. 4 games though, that would be insane. Like if it was like less than. I mean, that's just like.
I think it has
Great
to
for
be at
Watson
least
owners,
8,
but
right?
yeah, that would be insane.
Well,
I
I
hear
thought
you
the
there.
rule said 6 for this type of misconduct. I
That's what
thought
I
the
thought,
rule
minimum
said a
6,
minimum
too.
6, and that's why Zeke got 6 like that, right? I think This is before, right? It's a post Ray Rice, pre Ray Rice. That's what I say. But even Big Ben, I think, got 6, appealed, went down to 4. So even like, and Big Ben seemed like some of the stuff he did was accused of was pretty bad. So, and then Zeke didn't seem as bad. Still 6 games. So I don't know. Oh, so wow, Jordan agrees with me. This man agrees with me only a third of the time too. So that's pretty epic.
There you go.
He's only about a 33% approval rate with Jordan. So yeah, it is what it is. And guys, I'm definitely not saying here and saying like it's fair or this and that. You know, I'm just not into it. But anyway, Kyler Murray, congrats for him. Mike, you texting us some stuff? Is this confirmed? We can't be, we can't be spewing fake news on here. This is a top podcast.
What
you text us this at exactly at 10 p.m. Eastern. What you text us? You don't remember what you text 14 minutes ago?
I don't know. I text a lot of things, a lot of people. Oh, Jimmy G. Yeah. That's fact.
I didn't think it would go that way when I brought that up. Okay, it's all good. Short-term memories lacking.
I don't know. Messages are flying. Like
short-term memory game is not strong with this one right now.
I don't know if you're talking about text. Are you talking about on Sleeper? Like, there's a lot of things out there.
No, it's literally like as the show started.
Okay, that's a fact.
It's good.
According
reliable.
I mean, it makes sense, but yeah.
I mean, you can back this up. This isn't some rumor.
Sure. No,
I haven't seen this yet. What is it?
That's why I'm asking.
So,
do you have
a reliable
source?
Something? Hold on, it was on Twitter, but essentially, one of the teams that called the Niners about Jimmy G was the Falcons. Which makes sense on a lot of levels. I mean, they're starting the season with Mariota, who is should be a backup. So Jimmy G would be an upgrade. But yeah.
That is fascinating to me.
Scott Fish tweeted it. Scott Fish runs the biggest charity league.
That's
no. He's no.
No, someone.
No.
Hold on,
no, that's not a real source. He's a good guy. Scott Fish runs the biggest charity fantasy football league, so he's a stand-up guy. So I mean, he wouldn't tweet BS, but I'm trying to see if there's a real.
Well, it's all over Twitter. If you type in Jimmy G Falcons, everyone's talking about it. So, I mean,
where'd this start though?
Yeah, who's the one who broke
it came on my timeline. And I looked at it.
All right, so I see a tweet about a PS5 Falcons funny meme.
I mean, it makes logical sense for them to at least call, like inquire. Not saying
seems like a legit rumor.
Yeah.
NFL rumors tweeted there have been 3 teams suggested as top destiny. The Falcons being interested. Everyone's talking about it though, so it seems pretty legit.
Right. Exactly.
There's definitely some real buzz, that's for sure.
The Falcons being interested in Jimmy G makes 0 sense. There's actual contact between the two sides. This is the first verified account take on it.
That's fine. I mean, but like, wouldn't you call if you were the Falcons? At least call, like, see where we're at. Like, what are we talking about? Like, they'll give him away for a bag of beans at this point. Like, just...
Mike,
it's not that hard to believe.
We don't care about that. We care about the podcast. That's all. People want to expose us. They're after us.
No,
so
this is a
we're gonna say this
topic.
is a rumor. I can't even get a. Everyone is talking.
Rumor.
It's being talked about.
Yeah, it's being talked about.
Of course, there's a great chance they inquired for sure.
Yeah,
every team does. Yeah.
Look at all these people that hate Jimmy G.
There's
not been one positive.
Why do the Falcons want Jimmy G? The Falcons will never take Jimmy G.
Even Scott Fish is.
There are a lot of people in denial from the Falcons fan base.
Yeah, it's all memes.
They were ready to go with Mariota. They were like ready to ride.
Mariota QB1, baby.
Hot take: Kyler was overpaid. It's Daniel. It's basically like they had to do this.
Yeah, I mean, you got to put yourself in the shoes of the front office. Like, you have a
talent. Yeah, they had to do that.
Are you going to replace him? Like, how? How are you going to feasibly replace that?
You had
the leverage.
You can get Josh Rosen. He just got signed today. I forgot where. So annoying.
I think Cleveland, actually.
Cleveland.
On the
That's
bright
good.
side, they got a $70 million discount. If you think about it.
Oh, if something were to happen,
No, I'm just saying if you compare it to the Watson contract, technically they got a $70 million discount. You know, they didn't have to pay the top of the
absolute
quarterback.
top
Yeah,
dollar.
yeah.
For
That's
sure.
what I'm saying. So I'm happy if I'm them, because that Watson contract screwed the market. Like
Yep, I agree. The Watson
it
deal
just-
is definitely to blame. Oh yeah.
Yeah. He probably wouldn't even have got that much if it wasn't for that contract. He probably would have got less.
Hazelnut, the guy who mentions BD, what's his name? BDGE, Nick, does his draft party videos.
Oh yeah, big dog.
Forgot that we invented that. Wants us to give him a shout out. So, Frankie Jack Hammers Jackson, happy birthday. What's
Dope
up?
nickname.
Shout out there.
I dig it.
Yeah, I gotta say it slow because sometimes they have me saying these weird. Today's not the day to mess with me to have me saying a bad word.
Oh, I hear you.
We
Yeah,
gotta
for
read
sure.
it. We gotta read it slow. Browns was nuts with the Watson deal. Hey man, they're like, guys, we can get a quarterback. We haven't had one our whole lives. And
That's basically what happened. Like, we've never had one. This is our chance.
guys, he's way better than Johnny Manziel. IG Expert League drafts at the end of the month. I will be doing my short film yet again. It'll be a lot of excitement. I got the most hate on those videos. It's hilarious.
The Browns signed Rosen, by the way. I don't know if that qualifies news. But,
Yeah. No, we said it. Josh Rosen.
Oh, we said it? Okay.
Well, we're talking about you have to sign Kyler Murray. So what else are you gonna do? Sign Josh Rosen? Like
that's the best alternative. Or Jimmy.
The quarterbacks before Kyler Murray were Josh Rosen and Sam Bradford, just to compare, just to compare what the Cardinals did have like 5 seconds ago. Yeah, rankings will be dropping real soon. Yeah, I've been delayed on that, but they will. And one of the reasons I've been delayed was because we're doing something different. We're changing the fantasy football game. I truly believe that.
Again?
Oh yeah. With what we're doing now, I'm actually pretty pissed. I gave the team some pretty bad advice and blew a trade, but
it's
it
all
is
right.
what it is.
I would say that your strategy of what you wanted to do had worked 100% of the time, many times before. It just didn't work this time. It's all good.
Yeah, I said to counter a dude, and it didn't cross my mind that he would get all butthurt and basically said we're not friends anymore.
No,
we're not gonna trade. Yeah, it was so weird. This guy's a total weirdo.
Yeah, but I mean, he's also like, forget about bipolar. He's like tripolar, like even quadrupolar.
Tripolar. Wow,
this guy is like
he's got
multiple personalities.
It's like you're talking to different people. Yeah,
he's like Split, that guy from the movie Split.
No, we've posted those memes several times when we talk about this guy. Yeah.
That's obvious.
Yeah. I think right now he's Catherine or whatever. He's definitely the turtleneck character right now.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
They got the turtleneck really uptight here. And, yeah, that's the thing.
Catherine.
Oh my God. Yeah, I pissed him off. Yeah. Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Bob, what was a trade deal? I hope it wasn't anything similar.
So we got a great offer for DK, and I said counter just to try to squeeze a little bit more, and he got his feelings hurt quite a lot, and he might not ever trade with us again.
What was it? Can you tell us what it was, or no?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, okay, I just want some context.
So DK Metcalf was taken in round 4 of this draft.
Okay.
It's a dynasty draft.
Dynasty draft, SuperFlex, 3 wide receivers.
By you guys, right?
PPR.
No,
by
this guy.
This D-Wiz guy. All right?
Right.
In round 4, okay?
Okay, I see it.
As soon as he took him, he was sending messages to us privately and to the league and everything saying, hey, I want to trade DK. Like, almost immediately after he took him. And this is kind of an ongoing trend because he had drafted guys like Justin Herbert and Kyle Pitts and Mark Andrews and Breece Hall in the startup. And as you can see, we're just starting round 9. He's already traded all of those guys away. So this guy is
Wow.
clearly into like drafting and trading and drafting and trading and continuing that, right? So with that in mind, he had sent us an offer for DK Metcalf, like a very, very initial first one, like a trade talk or whatever, maybe like 3 or 4 days back. And, the offer, like we didn't really care for DK Metcalf too much based on how our strategy was. So we just kind of rejected and just said, hey, you know what, maybe he'll get more desperate as time goes on. And then he keeps on sending offers, and we see that, okay, he's getting more and more desperate. He's sending us better and better offers. And then it came to the point where today he offered DK Metcalf for a 9th and a 16th round pick. So just envision that, Mike. What do you give away your 4th round starter for a 9 and a 16? I don't think so. There's no chance. I mean,
yeah.
that's such a fleece deal in favor of the guy who's getting DK
So
Metcalf.
you guys rejected that?
So what we thought?
Yeah, I just laughed
like,
and said counter because he's been crazy. He offered us just like 12 hours ago or 10 hours ago. He offered us all his rookie picks like a madman.
Yeah.
In
You got to understand
trade.
one thing though. One thing is important to note here. So when we traded for Jameson Williams, we did the exact same thing. We tried to pinch him for more, and it worked. So instead of getting a rookie 4th, we got a rookie 2nd. And obviously, you can tell you know a little bit of how rookie drafts work now. A 4th and a 2nd is way different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
so we pinched him that time, and it worked. So we're thinking, okay, maybe we can just squeeze the last drop of the lemon just one more time. so we sent the offer, or the counter offer we sent would be the 9 and 16 like he asked for, but then we would get DK and a rookie 8th, which is basically like just nothing. Like we're literally just
like a throw in,
trying to squeeze. Exactly, we're just a throw in, just whatever we can get. And then he rejected and said, hey, I'm out, man. Like I sent you a good offer that like we both know is like 85% in your favor. You guys are just trying to squeeze and suck every last penny from me. Like
he said, I don't trade with guys like that.
You guys, like.
So by the way, guys, this is a high stakes dynasty league I've joined, and I'm letting.
So you got greedy, is what happened.
Yeah. I'm letting my followers. Well, I want to give some background. I'm letting my followers make the picks, and it's been going great. Yeah, you just said he traded DK. We want to see what the trade is, Bob. So I know, Bob. So I mean, you weren't on, Bob, and we mentioned it, and I just mentioned, hey, send him a counter to get an 8th. I wasn't really thinking. I just said it like, the worst he'd counter, like, and so he got his feelings hurt, and we're not his friends anymore. That's what really sucks. Is like
for now. No,
it could, but he could. He could have sent us another trade for D. I wouldn't have been shocked if he did that, but he didn't, and it could have ruined the relationship long term. Like I don't like this guy, just personally. I don't like him, but I love him as an opponent. I don't care about him, to be quite frank. I'm trying to win. This is a high stakes league. All I care about is winning, and that was it was dumb. I mean, I said to send the counter. I wasn't thinking. Sushane was the only trigger man on. He sent it. He probably realized it was dumb as he was doing it. Backpedaled.
Yeah.
So what's the lesson here for our audience?
Yeah.
No, there is no lesson.
You can always squeeze so hard.
No. There is no lesson because we had no idea what he would do. There's no lesson here because we're dealing with someone no one's ever dealt with. Like this guy's just.
Oh, so you didn't think that this was an outcome that could have happened?
There is a collage of messages he wrote. Yeah, like I'm saying, like 10 hours ago, he sent us all his rookie picks as a trade, all of them. I'm not talking about like 3 of like he sent every single one.
And you declined
the
that
trade offer. Yeah, it wasn't a good. But I'm saying this is the same person. Like I was
right. So he's unstable. Like he's just crazy.
Exactly. That's the proper word to use. Unstable or just maybe very. What's the word? Like when you're impulsive. There we go.
Impulsive.
Either very unstable or impulsive. One of those
or
two.
Both.
Or a combination.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Like
Right. He likes the action.
Yeah, he wants to trade.
Yeah, he wants just constant movement or something. Just.
Oh, actually,
I know guys like that.
We need to. We've been implementing because we like Sleeper so much. We've been implementing the picks on Sleeper. I don't know why I brought that up. We need to bring this up. There we go. That we can show our team. So this has been Josh Jacobs. here, right?
Yep, I think that was just picked when we started or after we started.
There we go. So no, we're doing great. It's just I just feel bad. You know what I mean? I've been crushing it. I've been giving these guys amazing advice and doing extreme stuff and killing it. And yeah, it just didn't work this time. I didn't think he'd do that. Like it was just
Same.
so
You can't predict that. You honestly
yeah.
can't predict
It
that.
was so I thought he'd decline it. Like I mean, that's the thing. Like you can decline it. No, bro, most people are not like that when I get a trade. Like, I'm not going to be thinking about that the next day. Like, someone sent me a crazy trade offer. The most I flash on people is like, hey, don't waste my time because I just don't have a lot of time during the season. Most of the trades I get during the season, like, look, if you're going to send me a really dumb trade, like, don't because, like, I just don't have a lot of time to do content and, to look at your stupid trades. But I never, like, the next day, I don't hold, like, a grudge. This guy, like, he's holding a grudge right now. Traded him away, so we could have got him for a stupid price. He traded DK, a 16th, a rookie 7th for 9, 10, 11, 12.
Well, he got way better than what he would have got from us.
Wow. I mean, yeah, he got way better. Well,
dang, you know what? That actually makes me think that your theory about us being his friend was completely true.
of
Because
course.
like he probably like sent that offer and be like, hey, I'm gonna do these guys a solid.
Yeah, I don't know why he likes us. He doesn't know we're a team.
He thinks we're a family of 3 with the last name like Couch or something.
Yeah, he thinks Couch fam.
The Couches.
It's a family like name, family heirloom is the Couch. Like,
so he doesn't know you have a YouTube channel?
Nah.
Wow.
Doesn't look like it. I mean, we can't confirm that, but
nah, he does. He thinks we're his buddy. Like. He probably thought we were one person until just today. Yeah,
so
it's been, bro. He wrote some crazy stuff. Like
yeah, it's been a trip. Every message or trade offer we get from him is just exciting in some way.
Yeah,
it's going to be Twilight Zone in some regard.
He's talking about wizards and he's sending emojis and he traded us Kyle Pitts. And now he sent 3 trade offers to get Kyle Pitts back.
Yeah, he's one of those types.
Oh, bro, it's Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Like, it's like, man, I can't make that trade. And then it's like, bro, I hate this player. Take him from me. I'm like,
I think he'll be back. From everything I'm hearing, he'll be back.
I honestly don't.
This isn't the last year.
I honestly don't because he traded away DK, but he could. I mean, we have to give him some time. Like right now, he traded DK to someone else. Like he got his feelings hurt. It is what it is. So yeah, no, this is our team right here. We're doing great. I mean, we have 7 picks in the first 2 rounds next year. Rookie picks.
Wow.
We got Kyle Pitts, Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, Rashad Bateman, Jameson Williams, Pat Freiermuth, and we're on deck right now.
Oh yeah.
Just double check. We are on deck. So we're thinking about Christian Watson or Chase Claypool here.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Or potentially trading down, maybe? I don't know.
Potentially, yeah.
Gotta go Watson, right? In a dynasty?
Well, we're tanking this year. That's my only worry with Christian Watson is the quarterback situation in 2-3 years. That's really it.
Wait, you don't like Jordan Love?
Not today. not much love for love today.
But that's what's crazy is Christian Watson is a like DK Metcalf Jr. He's like a poor man's DK Metcalf. So
yeah,
maybe it's a blessing. You never know what's gonna happen. Blessing in disguise.
The upside is there though. So
so we're tanking this year though for sure.
Exactly.
Like super tanking. We're gonna draft no running backs. We're doing extreme secret strategies, basically a hack because nobody in this league. Yeah, this isn't your $30 dynasty league, guys, on Sleeper. That's the thing. This is a $250 buy-in. Everyone has to make a deposit, so you have to put in $400 to play. And if you trade away your first round pick, you have to deposit another like $100 or $150.
So you're paying $250 to tank this year. I just want to make sure I'm
Yes.
getting that right.
Now what's
Okay,
awesome
making
is
sure.
I paid the 250 and I told these guys, hey, don't even care about my money or nothing. Like, I want to do what you guys want. Like, this is a pure community league, and I'm having even less control than I did with the original Throne League. I'm like, you guys are clicking these stuffs. You guys are making them, doing the moves and all that. And the owner was just nice and decided to sponsor us. He's like, hey, shout me out on the podcast and I'll pay your first
Really?
year. So it's really playing. Yeah, it's more incredible. Yeah, but I was willing to put my money in because I'm all about the community. I'm all about the community content. Like, we can't broadcast the whole thing live. It's a slow draft, but we'll make a little video at the end. So big shout out to FFPC. You guys all know the World Series of Poker, right? So this is like the digital, it's online, but fantasy football of World Series of Poker. It's awesome. It's all high stakes. They got like $1 million tournament you can enter. Or they got dynasty leagues, right? If your buddies are barely into dynasty, or you're tired of joining $10 dynasty leagues that die out and wither out in a year or two, this is the place for you. Like, everything is legit, everything's super professional. But there's like no cheap leagues. Like, if you're looking for a $10 league, this is not the place. This is all high stakes. It's usually like $77 and up. I think that's the cheapest league, $77. So if you do want to get in, just use my link. It's down below, or you can just type it in here, bit.ly/couchffpc, bit.ly/couchffpc. Just use the link below. You'll get $25 discount when you check out to a $35 league or more. Actually, cheapest is $35. I don't think it's the best value, but that's quite the deal, though. So if you do want to join, if you're a new player and you do want to join just to test it out with the $35 league, they're like, hey, you're going to love this site so much. Like, we're going to be covering quite a bit of the buy-in for you. So yeah, just check out the link, check out the site if you guys want to play some high stakes, or apparently they do have $35 leagues. I didn't even know that. Yeah, they got dynasty, best ball, tournaments, pretty much everything. Yeah, this is literally like the stuff he writes. I'll trade three wizards for 2 hobbits and a dwarf.
Yep, I completely understand that because I've been seeing this guy's messages for the last week, and now I speak his language a little bit. So I completely understand this one. 3 wizards for 2 hobbits and a dwarf sounds good to me, brother.
Yeah, one of the message he sent this morning had the word wizard in it twice. So yeah, this guy.
Hey, he is D-Wiz the wizard himself.
D-Wiz. Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that. D-Wiz, he is the wizard.
He's the wizard, man.
He's the wizard. Well,
I feel like we should get this guy on the podcast.
Absolutely not. No, it's a family-friendly
Just
show.
for entertainment purposes. Like, let's bring him on.
We can do it not live.
Yeah.
We can't bring him on live. No, this guy's really unstable.
Like, that's fine.
We should do a live show. We can do a non-live podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, heavily edited.
We'll see what happens. With this guy, you never know. I feel bad. I hate taking, I always take responsibility. I feel really bad. One thing that I did at least calculate was like, I think this guy's going to abandon the league because he's going all in so much. They run a pretty legit site. So what happens is he had to make an extra deposit on top of the deposit. So he's fully paid for the first 2 years. So if he does leave, so next year he'd lose that money. He'd lose the buy-in for next year. And the orphan league that he'd leave would be like 50% off. So that's how come the leagues like keep
Are
going.
you guys the only free team of the whole league?
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Like I said, it wouldn't have affected anything. Like it doesn't affect anything.
Money.
Yeah, and I'd let these guys do what they want. That's the thing. Like, these guys have been running wild with
voting,
it.
You'll say, I'll put my vote in, but whatever you guys decide, I'll go with that at the end of the day. And that kind of happens every time we have to make these tough decisions.
Who makes the final move though? Like, who makes the?
We all do.
We all do. So,
Sushane and Bob have.
Yeah.
They have their triggerment, so they have a co-manager rights.
Got it.
So
it's not you though. Is what
I have co-manager rights, and I've only clicked on one actionable thing the whole time out of the 50 moves we've made. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have
That's
swayed the vote, but like it wasn't like that. Like sometimes I'm like, we're not going RB here. Like that's what I say. And
Mhm.
it was a good decision not to go RB. But like that's it. Like, like we're doing a bunch of stuff. We're all chiming in. It's a team
It's
thing.
a
Like,
complete team effort for sure.
yeah, we're all
Absolutely.
coming up with ideas. Like I literally I feel so bad as I just did that like right before the podcast started. I took a huge L. Like we didn't see it coming. It was dumb, but like what are you gonna? You couldn't predict it. Like I wouldn't have been shocked if he accepted it either. Like
Honestly, same, dude. I thought
it's,
there was a chance. I thought there was a chance. That's why I
but
did
you
it.
knew it was bad. Like you probably shouldn't have sent it. Like you're definitely not to blame. Obviously, I'm more to blame. It's my idea. But you knew it was bad because you changed it up, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you like, damn man, we should have just accepted it at some point, and then you're like, hey, you tried to backtrack, and his feelings were already hurt. Like,
Yeah. At that point, the damage was done. But like Mike said, I mean, based on this guy's history, I think he'll be back as soon as tomorrow, Couch. I'm just saying.
he could be. He changes. He could change. Yesterday, he changed from day to night. So
Right,
during
yeah.
the day, we had an offer for Jameson Williams sent and just sitting there, and I demanded that we remove it. We had a vote, and we withdrew it. I'm like, this is a dumb offer. He came back with a deal twice as good. So it's
For
like
us, yeah.
instead of hitting accept, like a few hours later, he turned from Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde or whatever and sent us an offer back that was twice as good. We countered with, and tried to squeeze a little bit more juice out of the orange, and we got it. And that was great. Guy's a psychopath. He'll be back in less than 12 hours. Look, maybe guys, I'm telling you though, like I do want to stress this. He really considered us his friend. Right? You guys watch Catfish?
Did you guys try to apologize by chance yet? Or
Well,
is
I
that
told
like
Sushane to say no worries, just to kind of show that like we
Yeah.
don't care. It's like it's all good.
try
Maybe
like a
I'll get
fake
whatever.
sincere apology? I feel like it will reel him back in. Like, hey bud,
I
I'm
don't
sorry, man.
I don't know about that.
I don't care
No?
about him. I don't care about him at all.
Of course you
I
don't,
just
but
I
it's,
just
you
don't
need
like.
that trade partner though who is down for the questionable trades. in your
Yeah,
favor.
but if you say that, I'm pretty confident he'll hit us back with no, that's not how you do it.
Okay.
He's given us a long, lengthy message and talked to us like a 5-year-old before. Remember the DK
Oh my god.
spiel? Yeah, he
I
broke
didn't even
down
read
to
that
it.
whole thing. It's so
Yeah,
long.
I mean
Yeah.
he's gonna talk to us like he's gonna say no. I thought you were cool. Like this is how this guy talks. Like
Send him a sticker pack, something. Like get him back. I feel
Nah,
like it's not that hard.
This guy can kick rocks. He can do whatever he wants.
He can kick rocks, exactly.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants. I'm just gonna do the same thing we've been doing. We're just gonna be cool, calm, and collected. He was having a bachelor party a couple days ago, and he was off the deep end. He thought we were. This is the only way to really describe it. He thought we were God / the commissioner, and we were drafting. We drafted a player for him. I don't know how else that would work.
Yeah, I don't know how that even works.
And
but
so he
you
was
go.
hitting us up all night, like, don't do this to me. Like, you're ruining my team. Like, I don't even
Whoa.
want this guy. I'm like, how do you respond? He sent us a 6th-round rookie pick for free on accident. And then Sushane cutthroat, like he just hit accept, like as a knee-jerk reflex. Like he had to smash accept.
I have to, you know?
So nothing, you got
yeah,
you
for lot,
you
yeah.
gave nothing
At
back.
that point in the moment,
Can
yeah.
you do that?
Well,
I-
it got
yeah.
accepted, and then he quickly realized what he did, and he said, "Hey, man, I realized I was looking at the trades the wrong way this entire time."
Oh, he said that?
Well, something similar to that. He
I
sent
thought
a
you just
small
sent
message.
it back on your
No.
own.
He sent a small message.
Oh, I
He
didn't know
asked for it
this.
back, yeah. And then I just sent it back to him, so it's all good.
That's
No,
cool.
the story didn't finish. You sent it
Yeah.
back to him. He
Right.
rejected.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This was
I
around the
forget about this
time
one. Oh
where
my
like
God.
I officially stopped being entertained by this guy, and I was like, I don't like this guy. Like I respect him, and I like that he's in the league because he's a trade partner. So as an opponent, I love it. Like, but as a person, like I don't like you, D Wiz. You thought I was your friend. I'm not.
No,
I don't like you.
I
But
like you as our
I'll
competitor and as a league mate, but nothing more than that.
No, I don't even. No, I didn't even like him. I just want to win. I don't even like him as any.
Fair enough then. All
I want to
right.
get over on the trades. I got too greedy. I flew too close to the sun and got burned. The day before, man, he was just on one. Like it was crazy. But anyway, that's the story. Oh yeah, that was it. I was right about to say that and I forgot. So the day before that, we sent him a trade.
The college fund kid.
And
yes.
he said, if the Brewers win, I'll accept the trade. I got a lot of money on it, and my kid's college fund is running dry.
How old is this guy?
We have
Does
no idea.
anyone
I don't
know?
All I know is he's an addict.
Wow.
Yeah,
Never
this
heard
guy,
of such a guy.
degenerate
this guy
type of
can't
gambler.
stop drinking. He can't stop trading, and he can't stop betting, and he can't stop doing anything. Like he just has no impulse control. No, that's not the reason. I look, I hate vast majority of people off the top. Like, let's just make that clear. You're already starting you're already starting with a handicap when it comes to me liking you. So it's already odds are against you, right? I don't like most people. And then when you're annoying me and bugging me and sending like these guys been harassing us like 200 messages. I don't care. Like I'm trying to win. Like that's fine. Like I'll pretend I'm your friend. This is high stakes. I'm trying to win $1,500 first prize. Like
Do what
I
it
feel
takes.
like
Absolutely.
I feel like this guy and Germ would be like good friends. Like if
I think
met.
they'd a clash though.
Are they clash?
This guy's very
too
extreme.
similar.
Yeah, they
Okay.
might get along for like 4 hours, but no, this
4 hours.
because Germ doesn't have the humility, right? He won't give up. This guy's not giving up. So yeah, if there's any like kind of disagreement, Germ doesn't give up. Like me, I could easily be like, oh my bad, like and lie to somebody, like I don't care. Oh my bad, I'm sorry. Like it's all good. I don't care because, like I said, I'm just trying to win, dude. Like this is high stakes. We ain't friends. We ain't buddies. I don't need any more friends. I don't need any more wizards. I don't need to watch more Brewer games. I don't give a crap about your kid's college fund. He cannot go to school. He cannot be educated. I don't care. I'm trying to win first place. You hear me, dude? That's
the
it.
mentality.
How
I don't
sure are
care.
you that this is one person? Like, do you know for a fact it's not two
We
people?
can look at the thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's one guy. There's nobody like this.
Yeah. I will say one thing though.
See who logged
For
in.
how unhinged this guy is, he's actually very, very dependable, trustworthy, and honest.
Yeah,
Right.
everything he says to
Wow.
us is 100% honest. He's told us his strategies. He's like, I want Kelsey. He drafts Kelsey. He's he's told us everything.
It's very
Completely
transparent.
honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
transparent. That's a good word. Very
So
transparent.
if he promises us something, the Brewers won and he accepted that trade.
Oh,
Within like
okay.
10 seconds too. Couch after the game was like, hey man, we have like a 10 to 15 second buffer if we want to withdraw the offer. And we were thinking about it. It was like, should we withdraw? And then by the time I even got there, it's like, all right, 10 seconds.
I just
buffer.
wanted to mention that. I was like, we have 15 seconds to withdraw it. And 15 seconds later, he accepted it. Like, it was crazy. It was like right on the dot, too. It was like 15 seconds. But yeah,
All right.
enough talk about D-Wiz. But, what's cool is that, I mean, every fantasy league you do, guys, it's always, one thing's always the same. It's always just you, right? I'm sure you've had a co-manager or something if you're away on vacation, if you have no cell service, no Wi-Fi, I get that, but this is totally different. And, even though it's just not practical, I feel like this is the best way to do fantasy. Once we've done this, there's no going back for me because I have a lot of strengths and a lot of weaknesses. And that's where my captains come in. That's where the community comes in. They help me out with trade ideas. They help me see the numbers for the trade. And then I help them out with other stuff, right? So, our weaknesses and our strengths combined, man, 10 minds is better than one. We're drafting as a team. Imagine a front office. You might even have some negative thoughts right now. Oh, that's a lot of people. Imagine a front office. Imagine your NFL team. It's only one person. That sucks. That's not, you need more than one person in that front office. You can't just have a GM, just have an owner. right? Even Jerry Jones has people under him, right? He's not cleaning his own glasses. He's not scouting all the players. You got to have players under. You got to have people under you. And so as a team, I mean, we've just made way doper decisions. Like, it's been crazy. We've explored everything, right? We asked the Ravens fan about any Ravens news. We asked the Patriots fan about any Patriots news. You know, we're like, hey, have you heard about this? What do you think about this? Oh, I'm not too sure about the Buccaneers tight end situation. Like, how's this rookie doing? You know, this and that, right? Like, we can bounce ideas off each other. Like I said in an earlier podcast, the beginning was very rough. Lots of heated conversations, too much typing all over the place. It was arguing. It was messy. It was just berserk. It was too crazy. But I like a group of guys who care too much and a group of guys who don't care at all. And just after that first day, it was just the first 24 hours. After that, we put slow mode on. We set some rules. We set some roles. We had some uncomfortable discussions. 24 hours later, we're a machine. It was great.
Smooth sailing. Yep.
I don't know if you guys can do. I mean, I can't think of like some guy who can just do this. Like, I have a lot of followers. I have a great community. I have a Discord, so I can do this. I mean, I don't know how anybody. It's hard enough to get 11 people in a league, 11 more people in the league to play fantasy football. So I don't know how you guys can do this other than joining the Couch Fam and being part of my community and doing it. But it's been fun as heck, man. And it's just a totally different way to experience fantasy football. I'm looking at these other 11 teams. These are fake teams, by the way, we made we got this board right here. And then we put this into Sleeper so we can better see it. So all these other 11 guys, man, they're just bored. They're drafting by themselves. They're on their phone by themselves. We're on a voice call. We're having group chats. Like, we're going crazy, dude. Like, honestly, it's been fun.
I think our text chat pretty much is active almost all the time. There's always some sort of conversation about this league going on, whether we're on the clock or 10 picks away. There's always some sort of discussion going on, which I think is really, really cool.
How would you sum this up though, man? Like, it's hard finding words to describe it. You're in a league by yourself, one person, and now you're in a league, a front office with 10 people drafting a high stakes dynasty league. Can you describe this into words? Since I put you basically in charge.
Yeah. Well, truly, it's one of a kind. Really, it's a one of a kind experience that it's really not like any other. We do have the duos league that we've been doing. I was a part of it last year with one of our community members, Andrew, and I mean that's kind of similar because we do have two guys kind of working together and making decisions together on who to pick, but it's way different. First of all, that's redraft too. You know what I mean? This is Dynasty, and this is like 11 guys. Honestly, at first couch, especially in that first 24 hours. I was kind of thinking to myself, like, oh, man, is this going to work out? Like, this is way too messy. This is way too all over the place. Everyone's going off, this, that. We have so many conflicting strategies. How do we settle on one? I was getting a little worried. I'm like,
too many strategies in Dynasty. It's
exactly
a lot,
right.
Yeah.
But somehow, again, after the rules and everything was set, we just kind of ironed everything out and smooth sailing from there. I think this is going way smoother than I could have ever imagined, at least on my end. And that's coming from the guy who's setting up a lot of the polls, having to put the offers on the app and making picks, et cetera, et cetera. So I think this is going really smooth. It's really exciting. And truly, man, it's a one-of-a-kind experience, at least for me. I can only speak for myself, but I think a lot of other guys who have been a part of this will also say the same thing.
I have some bad news. I was having trouble paying attention to you because I saw something that triggered me. I was trying to listen to you, but we just got this, and this guy's really getting to me.
I think this gets us on the right track. Let me know.
He just sent okay, so guys, the D-Wiz guy just sent us this offer where he wants us to bow down to him and move 3 spots down. Is this right? Or
that is correct. We own the 903.
Am I reading it right? I'm so like flabbergasted that like I can't believe what I see from this guy. He wants us to move 3 spots down to apologize. You see this, Mike? Mike, what do you have to say? Huh?
I think it's worth it. Just to get him
Mike,
back
Mike,
on.
Mike, what the hell are you talking about?
No.
I mean, it's a small price to pay if you're
For
gonna get
what?
Mopsa.
I don't care about him.
First
But
of
if
all,
you're gonna get
by
these
accepting
DK
this-
offers
no.
again,
Mike, by accepting this, we admit that we made a mistake.
It's so.
I don't want to admit that I
Mike,
made
maybe
a
it was.
by giving. No, it's not a mistake. It's never a mistake to
What
just
the heck
try
is
to
he
get as
talking
much value
about?
as you can. You know, it's not a mistake.
I don't know. Maybe you guys should smooth things over. I don't know. I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Why are you
know.
playing anything?
You
Don't play
asked
devil's
me.
advocate. Just tell us what you think and what we should do.
Well, obviously it's a dumb trade because you're moving down
I
for
done
nothing.
trade. That's all this
Obviously,
guy says.
but
That's all he says.
But if it does smooth things over and enables you guys to, bury the hatchet, then for future lopsided picks in your favor, then obviously
Everyone's gonna. Your take is so weak right now. You're about to get tomatoes thrown at you,
I don't
bro.
care. It's fine.
Couch.
I have no
seriousness,
stake
no.
in this game.
Bro.
In all seriousness, to put it on a serious note, I am considering at this point, like, I feel like this might be the time where we message him back and being like, hey, man, you sent us a lot of drunk texts. We kind of dealt with that BS. On top of that, you sent us your rookie 6th for free, and we did the courtesy of giving it back to you.
No,
I think
that's almost
enough.
as bad. You guys don't realize who you're dealing with.
That's true. That's true. This is something else.
When you do that, that's almost that's more psychology. When you're doing that, you're almost also admitting other stuff. So you always open that up, right? His message is gonna want to attack to that. Yeah, he wants to be friends and he wants to make up, but I'm not doing this, right? This goes against my fantasy religion. Like, I don't do stuff like this. I don't play games like this. I don't do this. I don't care. I don't care either way. Like, I'm not saying like screw this guy. Like, I'm never talking to him. I'm not getting all emotional like that. Like, I have emotion when I read this. I'm not going to act on that. I'm going to calm down. I'm not saying F this guy, screw this guy. I'm done with this guy. Like, seriously, like on a serious note, like I'm going to like block his email. You know what I mean? I'm going to block anything with D-Wiz. I'm going to filter out of my email. Nah, and I'm not going the other way. I'm not bowing down. I'm not kissing his ring. And I'm not... Looks like we're on the clock.
Really?
I don't know what the heck that was.
You just heard a sound? Okay.
Bro, didn't I say we'd be on the clock during the live stream? Hunter
boys,
Renfro just
Hunter
went.
Renfro.
D-Wiz, you can just, take that wizard hat and, stick it wherever, stick it in the dwarf, whatever. I don't know. Do whatever you want with it. Go in your different dimension. I don't know what you do, bro, but you can get out of here. I don't like you, and I'm not trading down 3 picks.
Absolutely no way I'm going down from even 28.8 to 28.10 for free. I'm sorry. That's just a leverage power thing where like we just give him the upper hand at that point. I'm not about that. I'm just not about that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's silly, bro. Especially I project this guy leaving the league within a few years. Like, that's just a guess, but
and he's so everywhere. By tomorrow he might be like, hey man, let's trade something else. You never know with this guy.
All we did was send a counter. Like,
he said, I'm never gonna trade with you again, and not even an hour later he said, hey man, let's make up. That's already like a step in the right direction. You know what I mean?
I agree.
We got another
offer?
And it's coming, he's coming back!
Oh,
I told you.
Let's go, boys. He's back.
It's too easy.
He's back, boys.
Let's go.
I thought, most fantasy podcasts just talk about players. Oh, we're gonna drool over a player, and he got targets in 2019, and his target share, and blah blah blah. Right? You want to know my good players. You want to know my bad players. That's dumb. I mean, that's cool podcast content. Literally everybody does that. Here's 5 players that's gonna help you win your league. Number 1. Yeah, that's how fantasy football works. No, that's boring. I'm talking about D-Wiz on this on this
Looking to
podcast.
get this pick. The Wizard is hungry, baby. Let's go.
This is real life, guys. You're
Let's
playing
go.
against humans here, okay? You're dealing with humans. Always remember that. Always remember 2 out of 3 of your picks are going to be complete busts in fantasy football. If you're lucky, right? Just take wins. Just take the little victories, increase winning by 0.1%. Draft the guys that fall. It's smart. You don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. I got my guys. I'll be coming out with my content. Don't you worry. I'll come out with that standard stuff. Rankings coming out. I got a rant. I still got my rant. I was going to start off with the rant, but I'm just getting warmed up here. We're going to end it with the rant. But right now, we're on the clock in the Throne Dynasty League. We just got a message with 3 emojis, baby. This is live. We just got this a minute ago.
This is live, boys.
He sends us what he does. This is his antics. He puts on a wizard hat. I imagine him in a purple robe, and that's it. Purple robe, wizard hat.
With
He
a little
sends us
wizard hat.
He sends us a fake trade. Okay, so he sends us a trade. He offers us nothing, and he says what he wants. Now, this is his way of communicating to us, right? This is just how he does this. It's never been done before in the history of fantasy. Not that we've seen. Have you seen this, Shane?
I'm in one other FFPC league, and for a whole year, haven't seen anything like this.
Mike, have you seen these? Blank trade offer, like 220 times.
Possible. I didn't know you could do that.
220 times in 7 days. Yep. And he sends a message along with, how you can send a message along with trade offers on pretty much all the platforms. He says, looking to get this pick, the Wizard is hungry. And then 3, what are these emojis?
Tasty,
salivating.
Salivating.
Hungry.
Tongue out emoji.
Tongue out. But it's like, I'm hungry. Yeah. Hungry.
Yeah,
hungry
yeah.
emojis. Yeah.
The yum emoji.
That's what I do.
Yeah, it's like a yum emoji.
Yum, yeah. That's what I do when I don't eat all day and then go to Korean barbecue. That's how I like.
Exactly. The Wizard is hungry, baby.
Sully's
So
hungry.
hungry.
Sully's hungry. Both Sullys are hungry. Hashtag Sully out. Bro, this guy's auto. This is like, I'm telling a story about what happened an hour ago. While that's happening, the story's changing, right? Dr.
Amazing.
Jekyll, Mr. Wizard. Like, what's going on? I don't even know what to.
This is too perfect, man. This is too good.
He
This is
just
amazing.
sent this to us.
Amazing.
He's back. But hey, I guess, I screwed it up, but I think at least saying no worries may not have been the perfect message, but at least it lets them know, like, hey, we're not triggered. Everything's still cool, at least on our end. Like, do what you got to do. That's the thing. I didn't want to apologize too much.
Exactly.
Not to not look like a pushover. I don't care about that. I don't care about if I look big or small. Like I said, I'm just trying to win. I just didn't want to give him any, like you were saying, admit guilt. I just didn't want to give him like, oh, I told you so. And now he's got leverage. Like we did something wrong. We're apologizing to him. We're begging him. I always want to have the leverage all the time, which has worked. And I mean, we have some leverage here. Again, he's hitting us up. We haven't said nothing except all I told Sushane to write was like, no worries, when he was like saying, I'll never trade with you again. This looks like a trade. It was like trade talk. This is the beginning of trade negotiation right
that's
here.
how it usually starts. Looking to get this pick, or looking to do this, or look, are you interested in this? That's how he starts.
So, I mean, we got 2 players queued up right here. He has the 906, Sushane.
Yes, that is correct.
He's got the 906. We got Christian Watson and Claypool queued up. I think the vote's gonna win Christian Watson. I'm pretty torn. I have Watson ahead of Claypool, but it's so close for me.
I think a good idea, not to accept the trade for the 9.3 to the 9.6, because that's a bad idea.
Well, yeah, only Mike likes that.
To trade with him to get the 9.6, because we have a couple players we like. We're not married to Christian Watson here.
We got 2.
Yeah, so there's a good chance I think Chase Claypool could fall a couple more guys. And if that's the case, because he's not even he's the 5th guy now, best available.
And he's win now. This guy's team is CMC, Kelsey, Aaron Rodgers. That's the type of guys he has.
So he definitely won't take Christian Watson for sure. And if we trade with him, maybe this could be our way of making up necessarily.
Who would he want?
Who would he want?
Zeke.
Hmm.
Zeke's the only win now running back.
Yeah, I would have to.
Don't counter. Hold up, please. Look at this new deal. Okay, hold on.
God,
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Hold on.
Let's
I'm
go.
posting it in the podcast.
Oh, baby.
No, I don't see it.
Come on, Bob.
I'll make the family of the couch a deal. I have a huge parlay roll. No, stop.
Oh, no.
I need my captains.
go.
I'm losing it. Oh, okay. I'll make the family of the couch a deal. I have to calm down. I have a huge parlay rolling right now. And if it hits tonight, I'll give you my 906 for a 2023 fifth.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
No. He wants to trade up. No. Bob, you're misreading this. He wants to trade up. I know what he wants. He wants to trade up and he'll give us a fifth rounder.
Oh, okay.
There's no way.
Okay.
Why would he? What
Are you sure? Are you sure? What does the message say?
But with him, you're not. I just read it. Do I have to screenshot it?
Yeah, just screenshot if you can, real quick. I just want to make sure I'm reading this because sometimes he sent that other message where there was we kind of discussed and there was definitely two ways you could interpret it, and both of them were kind of.
What you're thinking is right, but I'm thinking he miswrote it. He wants the 903, right? The first thing you got to ask is what he wants. He wants the 903. I mean, he's not just going to give this to us.
This guy sent Metcalf for a 9 and a 16. So he's capable of sending these insane, ridiculous.
He could feel bad because we are his now that he's calling us family of couches or whatever the heck. I think we're starting to kind of become friends again.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Can you read that? Go ahead, you read it. I'm tired of reading this.
Sure. I'll make the family of couch a deal. I have a huge parlay rolling right now. And if it hits tonight, I'll give you my 9.6 for a 2023 fifth. Bro, it sounds to me like he's offering the 9th startup pick for a crap rookie pick. I'm telling you, dude.
It's wrong, though, because he doesn't want a rookie pick.
It sounds, Mike, how would you interpret this? If you just read this,
but Mike doesn't know this guy. I know that's what it says.
On the level of unhinged couch,
I know, and you might be right, but I know he wants the 903. He just basically said he wants the 903. I think he wants to move up 3 spots, and he gives us a fifth rounder. Now, if I'm wrong, what do you do? Of course, accept it.
Why is he saying I'll give you my 9.6 for a 2023 fifth? He's wording that way.
So Shane, has this guy ever clicked on the wrong thing or misspoke ever?
Yeah, he has clicked on the wrong thing.
I know, but I'm saying he's misspoke.
He's done it once.
He's right here as the 903 as well again.
And well, how about this then? In that DK Metcalf thing, you can even look at this. No BS. The offer was for Pat Freiermuth. He asked for Pratt Fire.
No, I know, but he wants the 903. Now, look, I'm saying you could be right. I don't think so. He's a man of his word. He misspoke. Now, look, dude, you guys could all be right. I mean, that's what it says. I'll give you my 906. So that's what he would give us for a 2023 fifth. Now, I believe he also wants the 903. That's my theory. I'm pretty confident in it. I'm only giving you like a 1%, maybe a little bit more than 1% chance you guys are right. That's it. I'm 98% sure.
That's
just
fair.
Respond and clarify.
That's fair. But then the next question becomes, and the bigger question becomes,
yeah, we're gonna screenshot. We'll go back and screenshot it. I'm losing it over here. I can barely.
This today has been.
Well, let's just, since we do have a kind of a Mike, just your thoughts really quick. What is this? I just need his quick little what is this, Mike?
I don't know. I have no idea. So he's gonna give you his 9.6 for a 2023 fifth. I don't.
This is a startup draft, and this is a rookie draft.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, he's implying he wants to move up 3 spots.
For 2023 fifth?
He's been saying he wants 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th rounders. He's already wanted the 903. I'm 98 to 99% sure he wants to move up 3 spots.
If there's that 1% chance where you're wrong and he actually is sending us, or hypothetically sending us, a startup 9th for a garbage rookie pick, I want to know what this parlay is, man.
I was
gotta
about
start
to
watching
say
it.
that. The odds that you're right, we're talking monster parlay.
Yeah.
Monster parlay.
Monster
I think
parlay.
seven leg or more.
Yeah.
If you hit a 7-leg parlay, Mike, what's the odds on? Isn't that like a strong
It's
like
high. Yeah,
it's nasty,
like
right?
100-1.
Yeah, it's impossible, basically. Next to impossible.
It's a lot.
Yeah, you'll. I mean,
You're
this
not
guy could
hitting
be.
it.
This guy could be making like $10,000,
Yeah, for all we know, this guy could be having a 7-game parlay like right now, for real. You know, who knows?
His parlay is likely
parlay.
the Dodgers game finishing in. Damn, now we got people guessing what the parlay is.
Guess that.
Jordan
parlay.
says just respond and clarify the deal. I mean, every move with this guy requires a little bit of thought. That's all I'll say. I've been really good. I know I talked about the screw up, but before that, I was hitting a lot of home runs with this guy. I got a lot of big wins for the community with this guy. I did screw up at the very end with this last one. But man, I've been really crushing it. We've been doing great. Just
yes,
guys, we have a team. We have 4 first-round rookie picks next year. We're tanking, so we're pretty much guaranteed to be John. We have 3 second-round rookie picks next year. But our team doesn't suck. We have Kyle Pitts in tight end premium, Trey Lance in Superflex, Zach Wilson, Rashad Bateman, Jamison Williams, Pat Fryermuth. Like, it's not a bad team. Our average age is 21 years old.
and
Insane.
And we're on the clock.
So we're on the clock with Christian Watson and Claypool and some offer that we're debating on what the offer actually is. Most of my community thinks it's a face value, like it thinks what he said. I think it's a typo. I'm pretty sure of it, but I realize I could be wrong. If this is one hell of a parlay, what did he call it? A monster parlay? What did he say?
He said a huge parlay. A huge parlay.
For a serious addict, when you say the word huge parlay, it's got to be over 1,000. It's got to be thousands at least.
It's got to be enough to where this league becomes like kind of like pennies for him. Honestly,
remember he said if. I mean, yeah, the last time he did the same thing, he said if the Brewers win, I'll accept this trade, and they won, and he accepted. But also keep in mind, right now it's late night, so he's probably on the last legs of his parlay. I can say it could be the last leg of the parlay. New message. Okay, he sent it. See, Jordan, don't worry. Oh my God, this is very long. So Shane, I need a translation because I'm wigging out. I'm wigging out hard. This was not on the podcast notes, but you know what I do now with Fantasy Couch? I just like to have fun. I do this for fun now.
All right, let's see what we got.
Dude, I'm wigging out. I don't even know what to. It's.
Oh my God, bro. Okay, I'm gonna read this out loud for the audio.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so instead of us asking him to clarify the deal, our friend D-Wiz decided to do us the favor himself, which is nice. So he says, just to clarify the deal, if you are interested, I have a 12-leg parlay.
Oh, shoot.
I have a 12-leg parlay.
Whoa.
Going 9 of the 12 have already won. 9 of the 12 have already won.
What's 2 tennis?
The last 3, and our boy Alex in the live chat was right. The last 3 are the Dodgers, ML. I don't know what ML
money
is.
line. So they just have to win. Okay. The Dodgers have to win.
Line, got you. Dodgers money line and 2 tennis plays this morning. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait.
What does
overnight.
2? The next morning.
Mm-hmm. If I win, I will give you the 9.6, and you give me a 2023-5. Period. If you are not interested, all good, but trying to help you out. Thumbs up emoji.
Do it!
Effing hyped. If it wins, my kid is gonna be hyped. He's going for that college fund, baby.
You guys were right.
God.
You guys were right. I was wrong.
Yeah, make my reaction an emoji or whatever that suggestion was. That is, what in the world? Mike, what is happening?
Mike,
Mike,
you've
can
seen
you
this
explain this to me?
unfold
What is
live
happening?
in front of your
What
eyes.
is life right now, dude?
He's trying to help us out.
Yeah, do it.
What do you mean
Accept.
trying to help? That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
This is
Hopefully
Bob's
those tennis
suggestion.
plays work out.
Bob, can you reply?
Ask him what the plays are. Like
Shane and I are
what's the
doing
tennis,
a podcast right now.
What are the tennis plays? We need to know.
Yeah,
so
we
that
need to
No,
know.
we don't
follow.
need to. I don't want to know. No, I don't.
You don't want to know if he hits a
I don't know-
12-leg
I don't know-
parlay?
I don't know
I
what-
want this.
You don't want to know if he hits a 12-leg parlay.
I just care about my trade, so I do want to know if I got the trade.
Yeah, so the way you'll
What-
know is if
Well,
you know what the
Hold
bet
on,
is.
I don't care about that. We want to figure out what to write. So are we on board with the reply? I just want to focus on the reply. Guys,
Okay.
so
I'm
Shane,
thinking,
Mike can
I'm
chip
thinking,
it. I
I'm
just want to
thinking,
think of
I'm
the. This is the reply Bob wrote.
I'm thinking. I think we should say something about good luck with your college kids fund, you know?
Ugh,
I think
so-
that would be like a
so
really
ingenuine.
nice little
No,
little
so
genuine
no, it's I want
You
to
say 12 team 12 leg is epic, man. Like good luck, bro. Like just say something
That's
like
yeah,
that.
something like
That's
that.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
the hype. I want the
Yeah, get the hype.
you know,
All right,
like
for sure.
in the party. Hey,
Yeah.
hey. I don't care. I just want to say it, but we gotta get him hype.
All right, Bob. Yeah, you know
we
what
gotta
to do.
get
Hype
the
him up.
we gotta we
Well,
gotta
like,
Throw in 3 exclamations and call it a day.
yeah, we need at least 3 exclamation points. We just
Yeah.
gotta get the energy levels high. That's all we care.
care.
We gotta keep this guy on this high. I mean, a 12-leg parlay is
we thought it was like 7.
I
bro.
always say
Oh
I
my
tell
God.
people don't ever do more than 5. Like you're just playing, like you're just like it's so crappy. Like odds are you're just gonna miss one of them. It's gonna be annoying. It's got a 12 leg. His college fund for his kid is fulfilled after this. Is what he's basically saying. He's like my kid's gonna be
My kid is
odds
gonna be hyped.
for 12-leg parlay.
This guy is a straight degenerate, honestly.
Yeah, well, we've started
crazy.
talking like that. Parlay odds.
My
Okay.
God. So Dodgers money line. 2 tennis.
Bro.
players.
Bro,
Wow.
Wikipedia doesn't even have 12.
it's so rare they don't even have 12.
720 to 1.
Oh my God, dude.
If you bet 100, you would win 72,000. Is that right, Mike?
Yeah, that looks right.
These numbers look right.
Yeah. I mean, it's impossible to hit. So like, yeah.
I never tried more than a 5. Like to me, it just seems nuts. I know people that do 7 and 9, so I'm like, dude. I know a lot of people that have done the 7 and 9 and missed by 1.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, I mean it's just how it's just how numbers work. Like that's why
It's hard to hit a 3-leg parlay, to be honest. Like it's
not easy, yeah.
Yeah. So 12?
bro.
It's like
wait a
unheard
second.
of.
If he bet 100, so he's gonna win like 100K. If he bet 100, shoot. Even if he bet 10, that's real money, huh? That's like 10,000.
Yes.
So realistically,
really, Mike. If you bet 10, you could win 10,000.
Yeah, because it's hard.
No, it's
not-
right. When I go to Nevada and they have these sucker forms where you have to guess like almost every game, NFL game for Sunday, you win like 50 G's if you
Yeah.
can guess every game, and that's close to a 12. Like it's close to 12 games. Like it's like 15 games.
Right. So,
win 50,
Jordan's saying a
yeah.
12-leg parlay is 2,880 to 1. So if you bet $100,
If you just bet 10, you win like 28 G's.
yeah.
Wow. So this guy definitely put 100 down. Is looking for like 280 grand, probably.
I mean, even if you bet 10,
Even if you
bro,
bet 50.
Yeah,
10
it's
is
good.
even 10 is even
Yeah.
that sends your kids to college. 10.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you're right.
Well, no, not 10, but like, you know.
Well,
like
with
100,
With the
100.
money, if you combine it with the money from the Brewers game he won.
Oh, okay, yeah. For sure.
But 9 out of 12, like Oh my god. There you
I
go.
hope this guy's
Bob's good. I
parlay
like
good.
Bob has a lot of experience. I trust him. I trust both my captains. I think Bob's legit. You know, I think Bob had the right idea, right? Keep the energy up. Bob sent the offer. He sent the offer, right? It's there. So it's within pushing distance, right? If something happens, little excitement. I don't know. Maybe he still loses it and pushes it, but the button's right there. Bob put the button in front of him, kept the positive vibes up, but positive vibes up, button in front of you, positive vibes up. He could smash it. Hopefully he wins. If he wins, he's smashing it. If he wins, I have to say this. I'm going to ruin the mood a little bit. Is this cheating? Is this against the rules? Just something I got to discuss. I mean, this is pretty close to collusion. The commission wouldn't. I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, do we have to disguise this more?
It's definitely
Let's give him.
unethical. I don't think it's collusion. Because collusion implies that he's making our team better for his own benefit in terms of like we'll pay him off.
I get it. No, it's technically not collusion. I'm talking about how it looks. How was it look to the other 10? Does this not look like collusion?
Oh yeah.
After we've already made 10 weird looking trades with this guy.
Yeah, it looks super sketch. That's for sure.
Okay, hey, captains already did a little bit. They sent him a 4th instead of a 5th. So
okay, we're doing.
I mean, at least it's less.
We're doing obvious. Solid. Yeah.
Oh my, no way. We know this guy doesn't lie.
No. Yo, this guy is nuts.
So he put like, what did he put? Like 300, 500 on it? You might have put like $500 on it.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, that's nuts. It was what, 2,880? So you probably
$100.
Probably put 200 because it was 28.
Oh, 50. I think $50 would equal over $1 million.
50 would equal over $1 million. Damn. So you put like 10.
I think so.
The most unbelievable. Wow, this guy.
Yeah, $50. I think you put on this.
So this is basically what he does with his paycheck. Now we know. Now we know exactly what he does with his paychecks. He just plays parlays, and whatever he's got left over, he goes in 250 Roto, FFPC, high stakes Dynasty best ball leagues. That's what he does. Unbelievable. This man.
We got a Twitch comment. He said he put 250 on it. I don't know. I'm trying to do the math. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. But they're saying 250. I think it's 50, but it doesn't matter. He said he's winning over $1 million. This podcast is going off the rails.
We started with this guy not being friends with us, potentially. And here we are.
$50 would only pay 100. Okay. All right. So he bet like 250. Okay. I'm doing the math wrong. Something's wrong. Sure. That's cool. Okay. So he bet like $200-$300. Okay. So yes, going off the rails. But guys, if you do enjoy this content, you're watching live, smash that thumbs up on YouTube or wherever you are. Smash the like, whatever. I did have some content prepared, little something, but wow. I mean, I don't even know what this up is. These okay. So this is what I'm just gonna read what Bob wrote. Bob's legit. I think. No, why'd you write that, Bob? Did you add that as a troll? But this guy's so high, he's not gonna notice it. But Bob, why'd you do that? I'll screenshot it because it's so good. Bob, why'd you do that, dude? I think Bob added a little troll at the end. I think Bob secretly. I think Bob's flair. Like me. He hates people too. I think. Okay,
a little be more flair. I feel you. Okay,
but it's you guys definitely not noticing it. He'll love it. I think he'll love it. So I don't hate it. I trust, like I said, I trust Bob. You go ahead and read it, Sushane.
All right. So Bob says, sounds good, man. But wow, a 12-leg parlay? Exclamation point, question mark. Well done. Well done with that, by the way. But wow, a 12-leg parlay? The Dodgers are up to. Wishing the best. That would be huge for you. Hashtag Wizard Couch. Oh, yo.
Oh, we're best friends again. Wait, did we just become best friends again?
Oh, yeah, we're back. We're all the way back, baby. We're back in.
This is like Step Brothers, too. This is the sequel.
Yeah, this is the sequel,
sequel, baby. We're back.
But for once, the sequel might be better than the original.
Oh man. Wow.
We're back in. That
We
only
don't
took 2 hours. Nice.
we don't know the odds of each leg though. Yeah, I got you. I mean, it's not really important. Let's just say you put $500 on it. It doesn't matter. What matters is this guy says the truth. Oh my god. Another.
Another offer. Yeah, the important thing is, again, like I said earlier, this guy's actually, for as unhinged, as ridiculous as he is, he actually kind of is a man of his word. Like, he told us he had an offer for something, and we're all like, no way, like, we're not going to beat that. It's like, go ahead and do that. And we're thinking there's no way he had the offer, but sure enough, he did. And then there's been other instances as well where, again, like the Brewers incident where he said he'll accept the trade if they win, and, he's kept up his word. So, I mean, honestly, man, like, I understand this might be a little bit outlandish, but yeah, I believe it. $500,000, I believe it.
Oh yeah, this guy's legit. So Bob sent a new one. He said, go ahead and read this one really quick.
Wow, $500,000? That would be amazing. Fire emoji, fingers crossed emoji. Beautifully done. We will be watching the games for sure. Nice. I won't be, probably. I got other better things to do. When that offer gets accepted, though, I'll know he won $500,000.
Oh my god. Yeah, $500,000 totally trumps this little high stakes league for him.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Wow, this guy's crazy. He really thinks we're his friends.
Hashtag Wizard Couch, baby.
This is nuts. All right, well, I have a little bit of content.
Maybe we should hack his dynasty next year. Who knows?
Hey, let's see how things go. All right, this is the draft is still. We haven't even finished half the draft yet. 26 round draft. We're in round 9. We're on the clock. We can wait till the morning to pick, so we're gonna wait it out. This is what I want to talk about, guys. There's this thing going on right now called Underdog ADP. Is the best way to determine ADP. It's the most accurate, right? This is just some kind of like motto, like a thing that's been recirculated, recycled. It's just not true. I don't know where this started. Underdog Fantasy has been doing some good marketing. A lot of people are partnered up with it, and they're all parroting this same thing. And I want to say right now, it's not the best indicator for ADP. I don't know why you'd get that. It makes zero sense. The people drafting on Underdog Fantasy, nothing against the site. I know I'm partnered up with their competitor. Underdog Fantasy is a great site. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, we look at it. It's great. It's fine. Play on there. You can do what you want. I prefer drafters because I'm partnered up with them, number one. And number two, sometimes there's some major overlay because it's not as popular. So I get in tournaments. My odds of winning drastically increase. And sometimes I won thousands of dollars, especially the last couple of years. It's been great. I love it. But nothing against Underdog Fantasy. But Underdog Fantasy and the competitor that I'm partnered up with, Drafters, these people on these sites enter mostly to play best ball tournaments. The big one for $1 million or whatever it is, $250,000, $1 million, $2.5 million. Why would you use those stats for your league? Are you in that league? No. What do? We play on sites like Yahoo, Sleeper, ESPN. We do 12-team redrafts. We do 12-team dynasties. Why would you use that for this? It makes zero sense. Okay? Why would you use a site where it says Gabriel Davis is going in round 4 or 5? This never going to happen in a redraft. So stop with this. Best ball is the best indicator of ADP. It's not. I'm settling it right here. It's not. Fantasy Football Calculator. I used to use it for ADP all the time. Boom. Another scandal occurred. And scandal, I'm blowing it way out of proportion with that word. But what happened 2 years ago, they stopped using accumulative data across the major websites like ESPN. They just started using their own data. So the people that mock draft on Fantasy Football Calculator, that's the only way they're getting their ADP data. Who drafts on Fantasy Football Calculator? 1% of people? That doesn't work. So the best, if you want a website, I use Fantasy Pros. It's the best one for ADP. And they're like, well, this early, you can't rely on that. Okay, you want to know what's the best? I'll tell you two things. Doing couch fan mock drafts, right? And common sense. I want Mike and Sue Shane right now. I'm talking 12 team PPR, 3 wide receivers to throw out literally any name for me. And I'm going to give you their ADP. We did not rehearse this. We didn't do this. I might fail. I might say pass. I don't have to answer everything. Just let me know. Give me any name, guys.
Mike, you first.
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance, get him like round 10.
Okay. Let's go with maybe Treylon Burks.
Treylon Burks. You know, he's a round 7 guy, but the asthma, he's dropping maybe to round 8. You know, used to be round 6. Now you can probably get him like round 8.
Speaking of
Round
dropping,
7,
I have
maybe.
to drop off right now. Is that okay?
One more name, Mike, and then just head out.
Okay. I'm gonna say
Give me a name.
Michael Pittman.
Michael Pittman, round 4.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I've got one for you. I was into this guy a couple of years back. He has some really thick quads. AJ Dillon.
AJ Dillon, round 6. Jamar Chase, round 1, buddy.
Yeah, come on. Jamar Chase.
Oh, you stumped me. No, and I would say about 6 overall, 7 overall, roughly.
Yeah.
You can hop off, Mike.
Yeah. Couch fan.
Yeah, that's so quick.
Rookie or couch fan mock drafts are the way.
We did 26 mock drafts to prepare for throwing all competitive.
Oh, yeah.
Rashad Bateman, that's a great one. We're talking late round 6, maybe. That's a tough one. That one I'm not as confident in. And let's look that up on Fantasy Pros, because Fantasy Pros, yeah, it's not great right now, but it's also the one I would trust the most out of all of them. And yeah, you know, one of the arguments is, on Underdog Fantasy, they actually put money on it, so it's real. But bro, it's a tournament. People draft crazy picks. Like, I purposely draft guys like Zay Jones and those, like, guys, you know, in case Zay Jones has a 42-point fantasy game, no one's picking him. Boom. You know, because I'm playing against 10,000 other people, 100,000 other people. I'm drafting crazy players.
You got to shoot for the moon, shoot for upside, shoot for those exotic plays to make you a little different and to hopefully pull you away.
So totally Rashad Bateman. This one that seems a little bit off. I said late round 7. No, late round 6.
6, 7 in that range.
He's going 8. He's going 8. Yeah, according to this.
I would probably draft him 7, but
yeah, it seems a little lower, but you know, like I said, that one's a little. Well, I can't look at this. Hold on, we can't. Oh, I got it in front of me. I don't want to cheat. I have it in front of me. I'm not going to cheat. Ramondre Stevenson. Now that is definitely one. That's this one stumped me, but I will guess, and I will say round 11, 12, 12. Let's go 12.
12, I think. Yeah,
12. Let me see. 12. Yeah, I'm definitely not cheating. I could. Yeah, I could cheat actually if I wanted to, but I'm not. Ramondre Stevenson, 102. Oh, actually, I was looking at the wrong thing with Rashad Bateman. No, it's the same. 88, 87 is the same. Stevenson is the 102nd player drafted off the board. That comes out to around round 9.5.
Yeah.
No.
Round 10.
Something like that, yeah. So I said
fairly close.
Garrett, yeah, they're stumping me now, but I'm close. Garrett Wilson, that's a hard one. Garrett Wilson, I'd say he's going after Treylon Burks, right around Christian Watson.
Little higher, maybe
earlier.
Little higher.
Yeah, a little earlier, but after Treylon Burks, after Drake London. Let's say round 8. That sounds like perfect, huh?
That one's perfect.
Round 8. I don't need
Garrett Wilson, round 8. Beautiful.
Keep in mind. So he's way lower. He's being drafted wide receiver 50. Like, I don't believe that. Like, so just keep in mind, Fantasy Pros is not the end all be all. But I'm saying if you're in a 12-team redraft PPR 3 wide receiver, I think Garrett Wilson, you got to go round 8. I think I don't think he'll last around 10 in any league where that knows rookies. Yeah, it's saying right now 121st player. And the data's all over the place. 202 on one side, 93 on another side. Like,
yeah, 93 isn't that round 8. range.
Rashad Penny, great value pick. You can get him round 8, round 9, probably. A lot of people don't go robust round 9.
What about the
Roberts,
other Seattle running back, Ken Walker?
he's going right at the same spot. I actually looked that up the other day. I already know. They go
Sure.
ADP wise, they go like really close. But a lot of people, like your buddies and people that know stuff, they'll probably reach a little more on Ken Walker just because he's a better prospect. But Rashad Penny's starting, so they're going to be really close to one another. Robert Tonyan, he's all over the place, but he's going to be going round 12 to 16. I know that. I mean, I've studied Robert Tonyan a lot.
Oh yeah.
I'm definitely going to be a better source than any website with Robert Tonyan. Yeah. I mean, round 11, I don't really see him going. It's usually closer to round 13. Yeah. I don't think round 11.
13, 14, 15, I'd be really comfortable with.
Naheem Hines is falling. I'm going to say late round 12. I think we got him late round 11.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Naeem Hines this year. Everyone's talking about JT, but hey, don't sleep on Naeem Hines.
These guys are trying to make me look dumb. They're not stopping. They're like, let's go this way, let's go this way. I think we're gonna have to end this game soon, bro. 119 overall.
119
that comes out to late round 10. I said 12.
Okay. I've got one for you.
I think I'm closer though. I think I'm closer.
I think that's what I'm
11
saying.
11 would be I don't see him going around 10. Like I don't know. Like cuz in these leagues like some people have already drafted a defense and kicker. It's just people draft that a defense or kicker in round 10 sometimes.
That's true. That's the thing. I've got one more for you, and I'd like to ask you if it's a little bit of a reach too. What about Cam Akers?
Cam Akers, that's a tough one because people can go as early as the last pick in round 3. Now ADP won't say that. I already know because running backs go later. I'm gonna say he's realistically going round 4 or 5. That's where he's going. Now, if you're in a league where people like running backs, which most competitive leagues do, you're not going to get him round 5, right? There's no chance. I think so. I'm gonna just say round 4. You're gonna have to take him round 4 if you want Cam Akers. Now, according to this site, Cam Akers is going 32nd overall.
That's
so 3 in the middle of round 3, but you can get him later.
Yeah, people will be about that Achilles, and they'll want a little bit more of a value. There's gonna be some good players in the middle of round 3 available that they'll probably pull the trigger ahead of.
Rojo, I'm gonna say round 11. I'm not gonna check that one. Russell Gage, I love him round 10, but people that know what's up, he'll be gone round 9. Tony Pollard, he's being drafted really early. I'm gonna say round 7. He can go late round 6 though. Deshaun Watson, man, that's changing too much. This is cheating. You guys are cheating right here. It's like pinpointing a moving train right here. It's every day we're getting new information. When we're mock drafting, he was going like round 16 or undrafted, right? Round 14, 15, 16 undrafted. Now he's worth a good flyer. I don't know. This will be purely a guess. I'm sure he's all over the place, but late.
Probably after guys like Trey Lance, maybe even Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, those types of guys.
Kirk Cousins around there, maybe.
Yeah.
Right after Kirk Cousins. So I'll say round 13.
I think that's about fair.
Round 12 if you're a little bit more noob.
12, 13, 14 in that range. Yeah. I dig it.
Trying to test you. And hey, everything's fair game. Everything's fair game. And it's really hard to prove too. There's no legit source. But I think, and you guys can, let me know if you disagree with me. That's what I'm saying. I think common sense and doing a lot of competitive mock drafts. But let's say, I mean, you can do mock drafts with me. I need to do more mock drafts. I've been busy with the Discord. I've been having fun. That's my bad. But let's just say you can't do any mock drafts. Okay. You can't do any couch fan mock drafts. Can't find any competitive mock drafts. If you're drafting on ESPN, do a mock draft on ESPN. A lot of people are going to auto draft. You're going to get a couple trolls, but you'll still see like where guys are going. Like, trust me, it's going to be a pretty decent indicator. Once you see, you see it for yourself, it's going to be better, right? But you could do a lot of couch fan mock drafts. It's very competitive. It gives you a better idea. Yep. DeAndre Hopkins, He's going round 7,
Who's
right
going
around
ahead?
there.
Is it Michael Thomas first or DeAndre Hopkins? I'm
Mike
not sure.
Thomas is going first.
Okay.
Mike Thomas is a guy that's like fluctuating though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
for me, I think Mike Thomas is worth a risk maybe in round 6. Round 7 is where I feel more comfortable, but he doesn't last round 7 typically.
Definitely.
But if he does, he's going to be, if you're in round 7 and Mike Thomas is on the board, he'll be gone within minutes, I think, within seconds. Freiermuth, that's another that's one I'm going to have to guess, right? So Irv Smith's going round 11 to 14, right? So let's just call it round 12. Okay, that's where Irv Smith is going. Freiermuth goes before Irv Smith. Freiermuth also slept on. So I'm going to say Freiermuth goes late 10.
Nice. I was
Something
thinking
like
10 in
that.
my brain also.
Yeah, something like that. And trust me, it's going to be better than what the heck Underdog said.
Oh, yeah. For
Not
sure.
bad.
I trust it based on how
Gabe Davis is going round 4 or 5. Like, come on, dude. Like, bro.
in best ball and these weird settings and like a tournament type of play, I could understand it.
Well,
like,
because they rank him high. So
Yeah.
people look at they pay $20, they hop on Underdog, whatever it is, $25. They're trying to win $2.5 million. They see Gabe Davis is at the top of the rankings. They see Gabe Davis at the top of the rankings. They see Gabe Davis at the top. Of course he's gonna get drafted soon.
Yep.
Like, it happens. Like, I just posted one of my best ball tournament drafts. I haven't been doing that many. I've done a few. And Gabe Davis got drafted 44, 43 overall. And then the very next pick, I drafted Breece Hall. Like, that's not going to happen in a competitive league. All right.
Yeah,
Breece
no,
Hall
it's-
needs to be taken in round 3. He is a pretty high floor rookie running back. He's got no tread. You should all like young running backs who have a high floor, who have high draft capital, because they're way less likely to get injured and the team's going to use them. So Breece Hall, like, just no way should be going at, like, come on, that's not even like, it's not even close.
No, it's not. At that point, it makes the other pick ahead look silly. It's one of those types of things.
Gabe Davis is going round 6 to 9. All right, so 7 to 8. That's where he's going to go in your leagues. He's going round 6, round 7, round 8, and if he falls, round 9. He's not going past round 9. That's where he's going. Breece Hall, he'll fall to round 5 if you're in a league with idiots. But that's the latest. Like, he's going to go round 3. Like, he's going round 3. If he falls, he'll go round 4. If everyone's a complete idiot in your league, he's going to go round 5. But that's still not Gabe Davis. Like, it's still not after Gabe Davis. I don't know if we mock draft. I mean, I'm gonna do more mocks. I'm coming out with a new video. I appreciate you, but this has gone way off the rails. We will do mock drafts soon. I've screwed up. I promise we'll do more mock drafts. I promise, but not now. This is because we've already been going on for a while. I'm not gonna do a mock draft now, but we will do some. We'll ramp it up. I'll go live on the main channel. We'll do a bunch of mock drafts, or if you're on Twitch, it's the same channel. Who's going to sign Will Fuller?
Good question.
Suche knows the answer, right? I don't know.
Any team that needs a Z and needs some receiving help. I don't have any off the top of my head, but maybe
Browns?
Green Bay. Green Bay could always use some receivers.
Browns?
I
don't think Green
That's a good
Bay.
one, actually. Maybe.
I think Browns with Watson.
Yeah, that actually makes the most sense. Amari Cooper's DX, and I mean, they have some guys who can run the Z, but questionable talent. Will Fuller is more proven, even though he's injury prone, but still proven.
You talking about Donovan Peoples-Jones, you think?
Yeah, Peoples-Jones. And also have the other guy.
He's another guy picking those best ball tournaments.
Yeah,
I'll never pick him in redraft, but I picked Donovan Peoples-Jones in round 19 and 20, the last 2 rounds. I've picked him multiple times. So I picked him like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I love deep threats in best ball formats.
And he's a little lower on the rankings to where I think he's not going to be owned a lot. So he's probably on like less than 8% of teams, maybe less than 3-4% of teams. And so
definitely contrarian too, for sure.
Yeah, if he has multiple huge games, and Deshaun Watson isn't suspended, then and on those teams, some of those teams I do have Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. I mean, now we're talking about a potential league winner if you get 3 or 4 good weeks at the right times,
Yeah, unfortunately, I did one before the NFL draft. I should have done that. I did a Amari Cooper and Deshaun Watson stack in one of those, and then I was like, hey man, whatever. And then I was like, oh, this is stupid. Deshaun Watson suspended the whole year. Now I'm like, hey, maybe he's only suspended 6 games. So I got him an absolute steal though. Like he
Oh
was
yeah,
going
I'm sure.
undrafted. Like so everyone's so scared to take Deshaun Watson. It's not D Wiz. It's D apostrophe Wiz. Get his name right. He's my friend. Okay. He's a good.
We've come far, man.
He's a good
We've come a
friend. This
long
guy's a
way.
good friend. I'm proud to call him my friend. Just
Here we
kidding.
go.
Nah, this guy gives. I mean, he makes the league so exciting, so crazy. This has been fun. I've we started off this podcast saying, man, this is changing the game. I wish we can get everyone on board. It would get messy. Like, I don't know, man. It's just a hard feeling. It's hard to put it in words. You draft by yourself, one person doing fantasy football, and now we're doing it as a team. It's a real front office, right? Every pick, we're scouting teams, we're gathering information, we're talking more about prospects, right? I always ask, like Sushane knows, your tiers, right? Your general tiers for 2023 class or 2024 class. I mean, that's really good information, right? So Sushane, Danny, sometimes Bob, and others also help come up with trades, right? I'm good with numbers, but I'm not good with I take too long with the brainstorming and looking at them. These guys are like this. They're like, how about this offer? And I'm like, I know what's up. I'm like, yes, no, so we're all coming up with stuff. We're figuring out how to message people. Sue Shane and Danny's coming up with value sheets, right? He's like, look, this is the value sheet. If we get a 2023 second rookie pick, it's worth this in a startup league. And I'm like, will we be able to get a running back? Right. Those tiers, everyone's pitching in their knowledge. It's like a real front office. And that's what the Throne League is, sure. But it's a free league. It's redraft. It's amazing. It's fun. But this is way more like a front office, because that's a front office doesn't draft for just 1 year and then leave, or 2 weeks and then leave. This is for life. We're going to be in this league for years. This is a dynasty league. There's way more strategy. And you're thinking ahead. When you do a redraft, you don't even, who cares about 2023? You're doing dynasty. 2023 matters. It's
so much.
Well, for us, it's everything.
We're everything right now.
We're thinking right now. Of all of us, I'm the stingiest when it comes to trades. What about me?
Nah, Couch is definitely.
Come on. I just ruined the last trade. That wasn't even stink. That was just me being. I don't know. I just threw it out there. I can't even say that was stingy.
I'm over it. In my opinion,
it is what it is, right?
You can't lose what you never had. That's it.
It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. But let's just say me and Bob are the stingiest to agree.
I'd throw Cash in on that list as well, but yeah,
you think so? Cash is stingy?
Oh my God, at least with me.
Well, he says smash it a lot. I say ask for more a lot. I've heard him say smash accept, and you've heard me not say that that much.
You don't say smash accept. That's true.
Greediest and stingy. I suppose so. I suppose I am greedy and you're stingy. If you want to really nitpick, I guess that makes sense. Well, we'll end it on this question, since this is one thing I thought about bringing up. Me and Sushan had a pretty heated debate while we're doing while we're doing the Throne Dynasty draft. We're doing a Dynasty draft. We were 5 picks to go. I like Sky Moore. He liked Brandon Ayuk. And it was pretty close in my head. I don't think it's close in your head. I love Sky Moore. I think he's a dog. I think he's going to go get the ball. I love everything about him. Legit concern. I mean, he's just not fully polished receiver. He's not prototypical in, how do you say, his career? I guess you can say he's not.
Yeah,
he's not. Arc. If you drew if you wrote a story about a wide receiver, it's not Sky Moore. It's not the big college and the 5-star recruit and this and that. But I think he's a dominant player. I think he's still a little raw, which I don't really care about. And I think he's got a great quarterback. They got rid of Tyreek Hill. And you really can't predict anything more than 3 years out. It's always been said. It's always true. But I think there's a good chance that it could be more than 3 years with Mahomes because they just got rid of Tyreek Hill. MVS, is he the best receiver there? Juju Smith-Schuster, 1 year, $3 million deal. Like Kelsey, he's getting up there in age. Right, 2 years later, he's going to be past his prime. So I like Sky Moore a lot. I prefer him over Ayuk. I preferred him over Ayuk for our team that's tanking this year and playing for the future. I think if in just a general dynasty team, I'd still take Sky Moore. I like the younger and I like Mahomes, but I think it's really close.
So first of all, I mean, I have no. It's not that I don't like Sky Moore, right? Like I like them both a lot, but at that point, you're asking me to choose between one or the other, and like if I had in my mind, Ayuk is way better than Sky Moore, I'm gonna answer the question with a little bit of conviction, right? Um, I understand Sky Moore is attached to Patrick Mahomes, and that alone is definitely valuable for fantasy. I mean, this is the best quarterback for the next, or one of the best quarterbacks for the next 10 years. Probably going to be a very high flying offense for a very long time. Like you said, Tyreek Hill is gone, so Sky Moore could be honestly the number one receiving option. Travis Kelce's getting older too, so there's a lot of things where we can hope and be like, hey man, Sky Moore can really be a great asset. But on the flip side, we say, okay, McCall Hardman, I understand you in particular weren't too high, but a lot of people in general were into McCall Hardman for the sole reason that he was drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs and the whole Patrick Mahomes thing and everything. And we can say the same thing about Clyde Edwards-Helaire, first round capital running back
I was into
in the
him.
backfield with Mahomes. And that one, most people were on the CEH 1.1 train. And honestly, there was four other running backs you could have taken. So just a few things to be, I guess, wary of the whole, just because he's with Mahomes, he's going to be good. Again, I still like him as a player, and I still think he can be good, but I'm just saying it's not a guarantee because he's on the Chiefs. Now, with the comparison with Brandon Ayuk, I don't think the talent level is the same. I think Brandon Ayuk is just immensely more talented. He's built better, better skills. And then in terms of the offensive fit, yes, he doesn't have Patrick Mahomes. And I'm probably going to get a lot of heat for this argument, but I feel how I feel. I think Trey Lance is going to take that leap. And by this season, maybe probably next season, give him a little bit of time to get his feet under himself. I think he's going to be really good. I understand he's going to probably rush a little bit more than Patrick Mahomes, but he still has a huge arm. Deebo Samuel's contract, Couch, you say there's a very high chance Deebo Samuel remains with the 49ers. My gut feeling says he stays with the Deebo stays with the Niners, but I don't think the chances are nearly as high as you do. And Kittle is also getting older, injury prone type of guy. So I think Ayuk is really one of those kind of like post hype sleepers with a much improved quarterback who I think could be actually the best quarterback. And that's just something I'd be into, I mean, more talented receiver. In my opinion, the quarterback talent in a couple of years from now could be comparable, like roughly the same, where it's like it's not really a huge argument where it's like in a few years we could be saying, oh man, like Trey Lance, because he's with Trey Lance, he's going to be so good, just how we were with Patrick Mahomes and maybe even Joe Burrow now, for example. He's kind of emerged. And then last thing I would say, just to kind of sum it up, and this is one of the arguments that I made in the channel when we were kind of going at it a little bit. Sky Moore, to me, is a second round rookie talent that you had to draft in round 1 because of how thin the class was. So he was really like a round 2 guy, kind of reached on in round 1 because you didn't have any options. On the flip side, in my opinion, I thought coming out, Brandon Ayuk was a round 1 rookie draft guy that because the class was so thick, you got in round 2. So it's really kind of the opposite of in terms of talent and where you guys were.
Well, we disagree. I think Brandon Ayuk's a slightly better prospect.
Yeah, that's
all. That's all. I just think it's slightly. You think he's much more
yeah,
better prospect.
Yeah, The thing is, I do want to end with this, at least this point. You brought up something. You said Brandon Ayuk might fall, and that to me was enough to get me off the Brandon Ayuk.
Well, I was right. I guess I was
Picks.
technically right. Sky Moore went, and then Ayuk went. I don't know, four.
Couple
I don't
picks
know.
later, yeah, 3-4 picks later. Let's see.
All right, let's get an accurate reading here. Sky Moore went 705, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 picks later. Ayuk went. Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, that was a fair assessment, and I immediately said, hey, like, if you feel that, because you've also been kind of right about seeing the draft board thus far as well, so I've kind of trusted your opinion in the past on this as well. I was saying, like, hey, if you feel that Brandon Ayuk is going to fall, I am okay passing on him here, and that's what we did. We didn't obviously get Brandon Ayuk. That's cool, but we'll be getting some guys that we like.
I think we just traded down.
We just traded down. Whatever.
Yeah, he just traded out of that whole thing. But I don't know. I think that's a good way to kind of answer this guy's question.
Yeah.
What do you think of Sky Moore? Yeah, look, bro. I know everybody hates my rankings. I mean, I've posted these on social media. I know what the people are saying, and it's fine. I mean, whatever. I put Chris Olave 5 spots higher. You're happy. I mean, it is what it is. Like, it's just rankings. I still got him on the top 10. I don't know. Yeah. I got Sky Moore over Drake London. I don't know. I think that triggered a lot more people.
A lot of Drake London fans, truthers out there. That's probably why.
It's tough. And this draft has a little bit of everything. If you want the healthy, like one of the most talented wide receivers, it's Garrett Wilson. But, situation's not ideal. If you want a tank and you want the best wide receiver, I think it's Jamison Williams. I think Treylon Burks overall, like, it's just there's a little bit of everything for you. If you don't want to spend the 101 on Breece Hall, then you might want to go with Kenneth Walker. There's just so many like ins and outs. And then look, if you go Kenneth Walker, Sue Shane's telling me there's at least 4 running backs better than him in the next year's draft class, talent-wise. So it's like you can pick and choose. Like, you can pick and choose what you want. And this is how I have it. I'm not a big Chris Olave fan. He's the guy I take when all else fails. Yeah, and I'm like, I need a wide receiver, and that's how it is.
I mean, that's fair. I have no issues with these rankings, just because, like, again, like you said, it's really based on personal preference. Like, you're at an ice cream place. There's all these different flavors. Just depends which one you want. You want chocolate? You want vanilla? You want strawberry? You want something else? Go ahead and have your pick. As long as you're not picking the non-fresh ice cream or the cheaper one or the worst quality one, you'll be good to go. Don't reach for the wrong ice cream.
Jahan Dotson? Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
The wrong ice cream? Ooh, that's another dude.
Whatever your least favorite flavor of ice cream is, that's Jahan Dotson.
But anyway, I'm the biggest Sky Moore truther, or at least I thought so until I did my last Dynasty draft where this guy took him at 1.04. That's on the main YouTube channel if you want to check it out. I ruined the big surprise, but there's more surprises in that video. It doesn't just stop there. But 1.04 for Sky Moore. I don't know how that happens. Trade down. I don't even love him that much. But I absolutely love, because that's the thing. I liked him a lot as a prospect. I was like, this guy's a sleeper prospect. I love him. And then he went to KC. What can I do? I think it's perfect. Jalen Tolbert not being top 10 hurts me. Come on.
Top 10, Bob, come on.
I have him 15, Sushi, and that's like 2 spots higher than most, right? At least, right?
Yeah, I think that's high. 15 is high.
I got him at
15. I don't hate it, but like, it's definitely higher than consensus, higher than what most guys are going to say. So the fact that you have him at 15, I mean, that's putting some respect on Jalen Tolbert. Top 10 is ridiculous, Bob. Come on, man. I don't know about that one.
Top 10. All right, we got to end this. Let's hope D-Wiz wins his 12-team parlay. We're friends again with D-Wiz. All aboard the D-Wiz train. Thank you guys so much. We'll be doing more mock drafts, and I'll check you guys out on the main channel. Peace out.